I can't lie. I've been looking at this D4vd stuff for the past couple days, and it's like, it's crazy how like these people really get a shot at being famous. Like it's always the weirdest niggas being famous. Like it's like once in a blue moon we get like a good nigga being famous, like a good actual good person. But we always get the weird niggas being famous. Like he like little kids or he just doing weird shit, and he's one of them. Let's do it. Why's his name D4vd? Just call yourself fucking David. These niggas all trying to be creative. D4vd. Like, what the fuck is that? I'm sorry, but like, what is that? What the fuck? Just say your name is David. D4vd. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas? These extra ass names. What the fuck is a D4vd? These niggas always have extravagant names to seem mysterious, and y'all just weird. That's it. Like y'all not mysterious. Y'all niggas are just weird. That's all it is. Y'all try to be mysterious. Y'all try to be cool. Y'all niggas are just weird. All these weird ass names and all these piercings and shit y'all got going on. Just a bunch of weirdos. I'm not saying everybody that got piercings is weird. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying that, like, it seems like the more you see niggas with a bunch of piercings, the more weirder they are. Young Thug was wearing dresses, piercings. D4vd, piercings. He do weird shit. Yeah, freaking this nigga Lil Uzi was wearing piercings, doing more weird shit. The piercings, Playboy Cardi, piercings, doing weird shit. Like it's all piercings. Like it just
News broke that
maybe it's the piercings. The piercings is making niggas pussies. What's going on? It's fucking with niggas' brains. This shit too much metal in niggas' brains is making this shit rattle or something. But oh no. Niggas with piercings just be weird. Not everybody, not saying all these piercings, but niggas that got the piercings on their cheek and on their eyes and their nose and their neck and all that, like they'll be a little off sometimes.
That a badly decomposed body was found in a Tesla that was in an impound lot registered to the singer David. Now, David is a 20-year-old kid, ex-Fortnite pro. He has a grassroots type come up, making music on his iPhone. And on top of that, he was on tour. So because of his personality, everyone just assumed it couldn't have been him, right? Until some more news came out just recently that may change the entire story. Real quick, I want to say I'm making this vid because the story is really confusing. There's a lot of theories and misunderstood things floating around right now. I mean, you have people like XQC who are investigating this on stream, and it's probably not the best source, as well as people who are just straight up making things up or posting misinformation. So I'm going to separate this video into two different sections. The first is going to be stuff that we know for sure, and the second is just going to be like theories and speculation from all the fans online. Also, here's a quick trigger warning because a lot of the stuff in this video is pretty disturbing. So with all that in mind, let's continue. If you don't know who David is, like I said, he used to be a Fortnite pro. He had a cool come-up story saying he wanted non-copyright music for his montages, so he started making his own songs with just his iPhone on BandLab. After uploading a couple songs to
And the nigga is pretty talented, by the way.
SoundCloud, he released the song Romantic Homicide. This song went super viral, and I'm sure you've all heard it. It's the "In the Back of My Mind, You Died," that song. And this track absolutely blew up in July of 2022. And shortly after, he signed a record deal to Interscope. He continued releasing music and even opened for SZA on his tour. He also got to do the track Feel It for Invincible, a song that fans absolutely love. Even recently, David just did a song called Locked and Loaded, which was a collaboration with Fortnite.
Yeah,
he had a montage of
the nigga pretty popular. Like, the nigga's lit. The nigga is a talented, lit young man. But the nigga ended up being weird.
Gameplay as the music video. I'm saying all this to say he had a very organic come up, a family-friendly vibe, and a likable personality.
So you just literally only made music so you could make a few more dollars
exactly.
on your... Okay.
That was it.
How did you make your first song?
And I looked up how to make music on iPhone.
Why is niggas rubbing their toes next to next month? What's going on here? Shit, man, it's just too comfortable for me. My son really rubbing his toes, though. Like, two men on one couch, toes rubbing.
When this app called BandLab comes up, I click on it, I put my Apple earbuds in, and I use my sister's closet as the studio.
That's why when the news first broke, most people just assumed he couldn't have possibly done it. I even said to a friend when it first came out, I was like, I feel like the Fortnite kid who's pretty normal didn't do something like this. Because that was always the impression that I got from him, but that may not be the case. When the news first came out, it was reported that there was a body in his car that had been there for an extended period of time before being found. It was too badly decomposed to be identified. Apparently, the car had been at the impound lot for a few days. This was after the car had been abandoned a few days before that, without ever being reported missing. According to NBC, a spokesperson for David said he has been informed about what's happened, and although he is still out on tour, he is fully cooperating with the authorities. But he would have been touring for over a month before the body was decomposed, according to his tour dates, which is why, like I said, most people figured it couldn't have possibly been him. On top of that, the LAPD said it is one of several vehicles owned by the musician, with many different people using any of the vehicles at any given time. The police didn't arrest him or anything, and he just went on to perform like normal the same night, handing out Labu.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder.
I have a question, chat. If you found out that like your car was used in like a situation that was like terrible, like a passing of a little girl, would you just be on tour the next day? Or would you just still be on tour? Would you just still be performing? I was asking you. If you were suspected or like something happened to with your car, and your car is the problem, and you is getting allegedly with stuff going on your name, would you not be like, nah, let me go figure this out. Let me go figure what's going on. It gotta be. I don't care if it's the out clause in my contract. If somebody calls me and say, yo, bro, do you know your car was like had a body in it? I'll be like, nigga, what? The car had a body in it. My car? What? But that's Mitchie. That's true too. You gotta work for the lawyers. That's true. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Boo-boos to the crowd. On the flip side, though, Crocs and Hollister dropped their ad campaigns with him, which is understandable why brands wouldn't want to be associated with those types of accusations.
Makes sense.
However, things took a turn for the much worse when just recently.
But do you think it's crazy when brands drop you so easily after it took you it was so hard for them to get you? Like you had to build up your name, build up your whole life to get a brand to find you. But if you do something wrong, they drop you. But I get it though, because it's my brand, right? I got you because you was good for my brand. But now if I find out niggas got bodies in their trunk, I'm gonna have to drop you. So maybe there's like it is what it is, right?
The body was identified.
There's no choice.
Some breaking news on a major story that we've been following. We have just learned the identity of a teen found dead inside of the trunk of a Tesla registered to the singer David. Investigators now say that the victim, Celeste, reported as a runaway last year, had not been seen since.
It was the body of a young girl named Celeste, who would have just turned 15 years old. She went missing in April of 2024 when she was 13, so she was missing for over a year. Of course,
she turned 15 this year. She's born in 2010. He was talking to her.
In and of itself doesn't directly link her to David, but TMZ interviewed the girl's mom, who said that her daughter.
I'm not gonna lie. He was talking to her. Like he was talking to her. I think they was dating. Yeah, y'all gonna see. It's a whole thing, bro. They was like dating, and he had pictures with her. He was on stream with her. He was doing all type of shit with the girl, bro. Like they got matching tattoos, and she's 15. And he met her. He met her when she was 13, and he was 17, I believe, or 18. Grown ass man.
Daughter had a sh tattoo right on her index finger in red ink. Well, David also has a sh tattoo on his right index finger. This tattoo isn't necessarily unique to David. I mean, Rihanna has it, Lindsay Lohan and Lily Allen do too.
Yes, he has a song called Celeste. I think that was unreleased or something like that.
What makes things miles worse is that the mom claimed her daughter had a boyfriend named David. Right after this news came out, David canceled his upcoming show. TMZ confirmed that a house David was living in was searched by the LAPD.
Okay.
The house was being rented by his manager from Interscope, but there are a ton of pictures and videos of him in the house over the past year. Apparently, LAPD homicide detectives searched the house Wednesday and walked out with a computer and several evidence bags.
Now, Mike, do we know if the search has anything to do with the girl's death, though?
Yeah, so Susie and Juan, we are working on those details.
Because she ran away. Mitchie, she ran away. Like she ran away from home to be with him. What happened? So she basically ran away from home to be with the David nigga. That's why she had a tattoo and a boyfriend and shit. She ran from home. And then she called her mom and told her that.
Right now, what I can tell you is that it is literally right where we know that the car was towed from. So remember how this all happened, as you heard from Nicole? The car was towed from the Hollywood Hills. It wasn't until it was at the tow yard where the body was found. So if we go back to where the car was towed from tonight, There's a presence of Los Angeles police detectives that are out there. We can see them in their plainclothes suits. We also see crime scene techs. It appears to be centered at this home. Sky Cow was able to get a peek before it got dark. To be clear, LAPD has not said tonight if this investigation is related to the investigation of the girl's body being found, but they are.
New York Presbyterian.
It gotta be with the body, because you search in the house where the body was found in front of. So yeah, gotta be doing it for the body.
Are like less than 100 feet away from where it was all found. So this is all happening in the same neighborhood.
For reference, this is how close the house was to where the car was found, which I think is a lot more incriminating than it originally was led on to be. And on top of that, the police are saying that the car was driven through an alley, possibly with the intention of trying to avoid traffic cameras or something like that. So it's just crazy how close it was to the house that he was staying in. The only
it was
other thing
close
we
to
know
the
for
house.
sure is that there was a photo taken of David just
It was. I thought they said it was parked in front of the house. You see how they be having different shit? Nah, it was close to the house before they said it was parked in front of the house. What the hell?
brief walk away from where the victim lived. The person who posted the picture was alleging that David was paying people off, but there isn't any concrete proof on that. All we know for sure is that he was in that area. Callie Uchis even said she's in the process of taking down the song she has with him following this news. So this is everything we know for sure, all of our information from official sources. However, as you can imagine, the internet detectives got straight to work. And a lot of this alleged information looks really bad if we're being honest. Again, I just want to
Yo, it's kind of crazy how good some of these damn internet people are with like detective work. Like they be finding out shit for real, like before the cops do. It's kind of crazy.
clarify, everything going forward isn't like super factual. It's not confirmed by official sources. But if I'm being honest, most of this proof that we're seeing confirms that he knew the victim. First of all, there's messages from his Discord server that show him talking to a girl named Celeste. This interaction was from 2022, by the way, and it says she joined the server back in 2021. There were also people who had a convo saying they were pretty sure he had a girlfriend named Celeste in 2024. One of the strangest messages from his server was someone who said in response to him saying he was in a song crisis, drop the one with the missing girl, Celeste. This message was also sent in August of 2024. All of this is very strange because at the very least, it goes to show that people were aware of this girl in his Discord server. Like, I saw someone tweet, "You're telling me people knew about David and Celeste in a Discord server and didn't say anything?"
Didn't say
and I
nothing
saw
about
some
it.
people saying she lied and said her age in the server was 18, but I don't know, still just a weird situation. Someone also recorded all of these screenshots, which leads me to believe that these are legitimate. On top of this, photos started popping up saying it was the two of them together like this one. There's also this photo from Discord as well, which looks similar.
I was saying the nigga was on stream with her. He literally has streams of him with the girl.
To the victim. There was also a bunch more pics and videos that leaked that showed David with a girl that resembled this girl. Apparently, someone even got into his iCloud and started leaking photos of
His iCloud? See, how the fuck they be doing this shit, chat? Like these are like regular. These are regular. These are not cops. These are regular people, bro. How the fuck unless this is AI or some shit, but how did they get his fucking iCloud?
them together. Then there's also this really strange Reddit post. On September 8th, the day the original news broke, someone responded on r/hiphopheads in response to the news. This guy is a weirdo. A close friend's little sister from the LE ran away last year, and this is who she was with. We think her sister was pimping her out. She was in the 7th grade at the time. LAPD sweeped his place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who's in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names as she's still a minor, but she was from Lake Elsinore. At the time, everyone thought this was just some random Reddit user who was tweaking. And now with the latest news, it seems very real. I mean, the girl was reported missing about 70 miles away from where the car was found. So the fact that this random guy was able to piece those dots together, it just doesn't seem like it was some made up story. On top of all of this, a song leaked that I can't confirm if it's real, but it's called Celeste. Apparently, David wrote it in 2023.
If it is true that he's talking about this Celeste girl, she's 13 or 15 years old. Which means she was 14 right here. If what they're saying is true, that he was dating or talking to the girl, the 15-year-old girl that's Celeste, this means that when he made this song, she was 14 years old, and he was like 19 or 18, or he was definitely over 16 years old, for a fact.
This very well could be AI or something. I couldn't tell you.
It could be
but a lot
AI.
of
Yeah, it could
people
be AI.
believe that it is in fact real. There was also this weird tweet from 2022 where he said, "When I was writing this, I got a notification from you. As you were talking about wanting to be with your mom and your sister again, take me where I belong. But our circumstances won't allow us to be in our ideal situations. We gotta push through it, bro." This was from an old...
Why are you posting that? But it's like you don't even think about. But it's like, why are you posting that? Why are you posting that?
Thread where he was talking about Romantic Homicide, his breakout hit. Another crazy coincidence was that the music video for Romantic Homicide was released on the victim's birthday. Fans also pointed out that the lady in the video resembled the victim.
I was about to say that too. Like the girl in the video looks like Celeste.
On top of that, the lyrics just look a little weird now. Everyone has been looking at his old lyrics under a new lens, and a lot of them don't look great. Like this one where he says, "He might have you, but I've got your ghost." Everything just looks so weird now with this news. Like, he apparently brings a casket and stuff to his shows. And his TikTok reposts just look terrible. Like, there's this one that reads, "Imagine we were two cannibals in the late 80s who randomly met, and then we fell in love and tried to be better and start a life together. Then you died and I ate your bones." Like, why would you ever repost that? Or this...
No, but then, what else that nigga did, bro? And then, did y'all see where his, like, tour merch was, like, T-shirts with, like, handprints of, like, blood on them? Like, his tour merch is literally shirts with blood on them. Like, handprints. It's like, why when these niggas get famous, they just become weird? Like, they start doing weird shit. And everything just seems so dark energy now. Like, y'all was once regular guys doing regular shit, making Fortnite songs, and all out of nowhere, y'all just start doing weird shit. It gotta be deeper than this, like... It gotta be something else. Cause why all these niggas do this shit? Not all of them, but some of them. Like they just becoming super weirder than they already are.
This one that says, "Me."
And people are actually wearing and buying the merch. People are actually wearing and buying the niggas merch. Like the nigga, I literally seen people wearing. It said David in fake blood and handprints of blood on the shirts, and they're wearing it. How can you wear that? You got to be like, your brain got to be fried. You can't be like, your brain has got to be super fanned out.
Scream after I poured boiling water on her after she told a boy happy birthday because why you
happy he made it another year? I mean, it could just be funny, right? But we know it's deeper than that with this guy. Because I guess that's funny. But like, it's just like, with this guy, it's weird because he got
happy
weird
he made it another year.
Me watch her stream. I mean, matter of fact, this is not even funny. Like, sounds crazy. I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't even realize what these niggas said. But now I'm reading it. This is actually kind of crazy. I've never thought about watching somebody scream about pouring a boil of water on them because told them they have birthday. Like, I've said, like, oh, you have niggas' birthdays, but, like, I've never, like, this is crazy.
Here. Just weird stuff. That's super weird to repost, especially under this context. The latest thing to happen was the alleged brother of the victim, who was followed by David, was found. People started DMing him and asking him questions, which I think is a bit too far. Like, this guy's definitely...
Why is David following him if the nigga's sister was with him and she was missing? This is weird, bro. Like, David got to be the most dumbest nigga of all time. He got to be just dumb, right?
Grieving right now that his sister's body was just found, and now the whole internet's put him on blast. But regardless, he claimed that they went to the police and it was waved off due to a lack of evidence. Again, I can't confirm that this is actually the brother, but that's what most people believe. There's other stuff too, like some alleged text between the victim and a friend talking about David, or people talking about another guy who was in the picture that David also knew, but that's not super important. This is the main information that everyone's focused on. Like I said though, this is all speculative stuff and theories that come from fans, although if I'm being honest, a lot of it looks pretty legit. Most of the public believes that he is guilty of being a pedophile and a murderer. And honestly, I'm not sure how David and his team could spin it in a way that make him seem not that way. However, some people do believe his innocence. Streamer and collaborator of David, Jason the Ween, who just made a song with him, was asked about whether or not he thought David did it. And on stream, he said he didn't think so.
Situation?
With David?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
He's not a murderer?
No.
Thank God, bro, because I was still going to listen to his music. I was just worried.
That's a fact, Sarah.
That I'd be an asshole if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally...
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He could possibly get out of it because unless they have, like, solid proof that it was him, he gonna get away with it. Like, unless they say, like, yo, we found fingerprints or, yeah, bro. Like, unless they find, like, actual evidence, like, this not gonna hold up in court. Oh, TikTok reposts. I mean, overall though, chat, the nigga is a pedophile though. If he didn't take her life, he's still a pedophile, no matter what. No matter what we want to say, the nigga's still a pedophile. Like he still was with a little girl that was 15, 14, 13. Still, like together, taking pictures, taking selfies, on stream with her. He still was with he was still with a missing girl that was 15. But we don't know if they were like at the same time. No, there's no evidence of them like kissing or nothing, so we can't even say that they was actually dating, right, chat? But he was still harboring a missing girl. So isn't that some sort of law, some sort of like breaking the law some way, right?
He performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect.
He's not just escaping the
Because they
police.
can't really prove anything, I guess. They can't really prove anything, I guess. But he was still with the little girl, though. He was still with a missing girl, like literally a missing minor.
No, and I'm gonna perform. We're gonna perform on the 20th. Me and David.
Tesla.
I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
No,
but
I don't think it's him either. I think it's like almost obviously not him.
Quick little update. Jason, among a bunch of other people, celebrities and influencers and friends of David, have all unfollowed him, so his case is clearly getting much worse. But as of right now, with everything that's come out, people in general are assuming he's guilty. Like this person who said, TikTok, you will crumble for running to defend this not only a killer, but a pedophile. Or this person who said, he's 20 and she was 15. He's a pedophile and a murderer. Yeah, no.
Yeah, if they don't have enough if they don't have enough evidence to prove that he's the M word in GTA, that mean that like the most they could do is say he a PDF file. That's the most they could do.
Needs to be locked up now. This
He's 20 now.
person even said, I'm usually an innocent until proven guilty type of person, but with the amount of evidence against David, you're just delusional if you think he's innocent. I don't know about the delusional part, that's kind of harsh. And I don't want to jump to the conclusions in this video or make some false accusations, but I have to say the allegations look very bad for him.
Even if
he wasn't involved,
they look very bad. Like even if you would like it's
passing, it does seem like they dated or were very close.
He definitely dated her, was close with her, best friends with her, however you want to call it, no matter what, it's just still weird.
Based on everything we know, which at the very least, allegedly, would make David a pet. I don't know though, this whole situation just leaves me with a ton of questions. Like if the mom of the victim knew that she was dating someone named David, did she not know his age? And I'm not blaming her specifically, but it seems like the people around her knew a bit about it, like the guy from the Reddit post who apparently knew that she ran off with David. And I guess other people knew too, at least that's how he made it sound. However, on the flip side, the brother claimed that the police didn't do anything. So is that really the case? Did the police not do anything at all? I don't know. I just can't imagine there's a way in which David and his team can spin this without any sort of admission of guilt, at least acknowledging that he knew her or had a relationship with her.
Something with her. He was with her for a fact,
The only
though.
possible explanation that could make him innocent is the fact that maybe it was a setup, but even then it just seems so elaborate. I can't imagine that was the case. Maybe they were friends, but I doubt that was the case based on all the pictures that we've seen. At the end of the day, this is a super tragic story, and I just want to say rest in peace to the victim. I couldn't find anything, but if anyone knows of any resources available to help the victim's family that isn't scammy, please let me know and I'll make sure to pin it in the comments below. Other than that though, if there's any other major updates, I'll make sure to update you guys.
No, that's a fact though, chat. RP that girl though. Because we don't know exactly what happened or the full story or the everything, but that girl still passed away. This nigga was still with her or dating her or in her presence when she was missing, and she's 15, 13 to 15. He was talking to her or talking about her or with her around those times and paying people to not say nothing about it, and they'll talk about it. There's a lot of proof to prove that this nigga was doing something with this girl, bro. Even if he didn't do the thing, he did something with the girl, bro. Like, there's no denying that, bro.